Today marks the end of the first quarter of the month of Ramadan. All praises be to Allah who has spared our lives and given us the privilege to witness this day. And we pray He spares our lives to witness many more days in this month of Ramadan. On this note, I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Ramadan Kareem on TVC Communications. I am Ruqayyah, Giwa. And in the studio with me is the director of the Arabic village Ikosi, K2, Lagos, Ustaz Imran Rufai. Ustaz, it's day 10.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
We have several programs outlined to make it easy for you, from the recitation from the Holy Quran to Islamic nasheeds to discussions around the tenets of Islam, and also a platform for you to evaluate your knowledge of the Deen. That is the Ramadan quiz segment, where you also get the opportunity to win gift items while at it. It's still Ramadan Kareem on TVC Communications, and we just listened to the recitation of Surat al-Ma'arij, and before that we had the recitation of Surat al-Mulk. Those chapters really touched the core of my existence, especially for the fact that he looked at the day of resurrection, talking about things we can do to prevent facing the wrath of Allah on that day, talking about being mindful of our prayer, which was one of the things that was discussed in Surat al-Ma'arij, paying attention to our salah. And that's one thing a lot of people don't do consciously, because sometimes you're observing your salah and you're thinking of so many things going on around you that you lose concentration. He just talked to me, and I feel like may Almighty Allah just make it easy for me and for everyone out there. Now let's boost our soul with some Islamic musicals, and after that we'll take the call to prayer, and when we come back, it's right into the discussion of the topic for today. Do stay with us. When in doubt, always turn to the Quran and Hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for guidance. Welcome back. It's still Ramadan Kareem on TVC Communications. Yesterday, we started a discussion on the rights of children on their parents, but time did not permit us to conclude the discussion. However, this morning, inshallah, we will do just that, conclude the discussion and give in-depth analysis of the right of children on their parents. Now we'll start by refreshing our memories on some of the things we talked about yesterday, some of the rights we highlighted before we had to cut it off yesterday. But before we go ahead to that right, let's just inform our viewers that you can make your contributions and also ask the Ustaz any question. All you need to do is dial the number on your screen. And remember, the topic this morning is the right of children on their parents. What right do they have over their parents? Okay.
I was saying that the next right is Hakku Tasmiyah.
Before we go on to that, let's just take Ibrahim from Abule Egba. Assalamu alaikum. May Allah bless our mothers. May Allah bless all our mothers out there. Ustaz, Jazakallah khairan. May Almighty Allah reward you. Well, that's all we can entertain on the Ramadan talk this morning. We'll go on a musical break, and after that, you have the platform to enlighten yourself and also evaluate your knowledge of the Deen. And while you're doing that, we have gift items for you. Koti TVC Communications, we have the hijab, we have scarves, Koti TVC Communications. We also have abayas for sisters, Koti TVC Communications. And we also have copies of the Quran, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Chapter, the prayer book, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Chapter, the Tasbih, Koti TVC Communications, kaftan and caps for brothers, Koti TVC Communications, and not to forget the prayer mat, also Koti TVC Communications. And you can also sponsor that segment. All you need to do is bring your gift item to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. Let's go on a musical break. Stick around. How much do you really know about the religion of Islam? Let's find out right now on the Ramadan quiz segment. All you need to do, call in, and don't forget we have gift items right here for you. Gift items called TVC Communications. We have the abaya for the sisters. We also have hijabs. We have scarves. Lovely hijabs right here, Koti TVC Communications for the sisters. And we also have copies of the Quran, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Chapter. We have the Roman transliteration of the Quran, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Chapter. And also scarves, lovely scarves, Koti TVC Communications for the sisters. And we have the kaftan for the brothers also. And the prayer book, courtesy Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Chapter. Not to forget the Tesbih and the prayer mat, courtesy TVC Communications. These are the gift items you can get on this segment. Just test your knowledge of the din. Call in, answer one question correctly. And we're calling out to all organizations, Islamic organizations out there, and also individuals. Please try to sponsor this segment. You can do that by bringing your gift items to 1 Continental Way off CMD Road, Ikosi, Ketu, Lagos. Every gift item is acceptable as far as it is halal. May Allah enrich our pockets. Ameen. Now let's take Adija. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akbar.
All right, so today is day 10 of the month of Ramadan, and we are ending one quarter and beginning another one tomorrow. So what's your plan for the next quarter of the month of Ramadan?
No.
So what's your plan? What do you intend to achieve?
What do you ask?
What do you intend to achieve for the next quarter of Ramadan?
For the next time of Ramadan.
Quarter, yes. Are you there?
Barakah of Allah.
Okay, all right, no problem. Thank you. All right, please pick a number 1 to 10.
Number 1 to 10.
Yes, pick a number.
Number 3.
Number 3. After the first revelation, who did Khadijah take the prophet to for counsel? After the first revelation, who did Khadijah take the prophet to for counsel?
Option.
There's no option.
There's no option.
Yes. Time is ticking. Do you know the answer to the question? All right, I'll take it that she doesn't know the answer to the question. Well, you can try to find out the correct answer to that question. Do your research, find out more about that question, because in fact that's like part of the basis of which this month was built, especially when we talk about Quran, and this is also part of the revelation of the Holy Quran and the incidents that followed that. So exactly. More reason why you have to do your research. Don't forget to do the Ramadan quiz segment. We have gift items, Koti TVC Communications, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Chapter, prayer book, Quran, the Roman transliteration also of the Quran. Now let's take Zakaria. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akbar.
So how do you feel this morning?
I feel good. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Please recite Surah Al-Inshirah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك أينما على العسر يسرا إنما على العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
All right, mashallah, correct recitation. Ustaz, any?
It can be better.
It can be better. Well, for reciting that chapter of the Quran, I'll give you a copy of the Quran, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Chapter, and also a prayer book, Koti Ansarudin, Lagos State Chapter, for you to do your dua, your azkar with that, and a Tesbih also, Koti TVC Communications. Thank you very much for that recitation. Wayakum. Thank you so much for calling in. Well, we still have gift items, Koti TVC Communications and Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Chapter. And don't forget, we are still accepting gift items. The cars, the land, the fridge, everything, television sets, everything you can think of, we're accepting on the show. Just bring it to 1 Continental Way off CMD Road, Ikosi, Ketu, Lagos. Fans, cheers, beverages, food stuff, every gift item is appreciated and accepted on the show. Now let's take Abdul Kudus. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, Abdul Kudus. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akbar.
So what are you having for sahur?
Rice.
Rice.
Are you there? Yeah, I'm there. Allahu Akbar.
I'm having rice here.
All right, please turn down the volume of your TV set.
Hello?
Turn down the volume of your TV set, please.
I've turned it down.
All right, thank you very much. So please speak a number 1 to 10, number 3 is taken.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah.
In what surah of the Quran was the Battle of Hunayn mentioned? In what surah of the Quran was the Battle of Hunayn mentioned?
Of my name?
Hunayn.
Hello, come again.
In what surah of the Quran was the Battle of Hunayn mentioned? Abdul Qudus, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, so let me know the surah.
Is there option for me?
There is no option. These are simple questions. Time is ticking.
No.
Well, okay, guess. Just guess. Suratul Fil. So why Suratul Fil?
Oh.
You just decided to just go with Suratul Fil, no reason.
No, because I feel speaks about the Quraysh and
I understand. Since it's around the Quraysh, you just feel that would likely be the answer, but unfortunately that's not the answer, okay? Go and do your research and find out the correct answer to that question. Thank you very much for calling in. We're calling out to all Islamic organizations, individuals out there who can sponsor this segment. Please do bring your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, Ketu, Lagos. It's the month of Ramadan, and we're encouraged to do more charity in this glorious month. May Almighty Allah accept it from us as an act of worship. So this is where we call it a wrap on the Ramadan quiz segment this morning. Many thanks to everyone who has been watching the program right from the inception till date. And Ustaz, you are highly appreciated. And another set of people that are highly appreciated on this program are the production team. They've been working to make everything a success. The sacrifice, no sleep, telling me, Ruqayyah, we have to have a great show. And I hope we did have a great show and a great outing today. Leading the team is Kola Enriosho, and that's the producer of the show. And also every other person working on the production, Chimbalin Oseni, Raphael Aleton, Kazim also working on the show. And that's Kazim Adioku and Akinraji. Thank you very much for making the program a success. Don't forget, we still have many tafsirs coming your way. This is the time to boost our soul and boost our iman. May Almighty Allah make it easy. I remain Ruqayyah Giwa, and I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.